welcome back to episode 7 of the series. We're going to go out today and we're going to try to finish a little bit more. I put a few things in, but I want to make sure we dump in and connect a few things that are kind of lacking. If you like what you see today, you're more than welcome to join us here by subscribing to the channel. You can also, if you really like the video, if you're especially awesome, and if you want to join us on all the other things, we're on Twitter, we're on Twitch, we're on Discord, and as we slowly get going, we will do more and more. Now, this actually had a funny thing to happen today. I hit 6 years of streaming every day on Twitch without a day off, and I didn't expect that to happen. I forgot. It happened on November 1st, and today's November 5th, so I kind of forgot until the wife goes, "Hey, didn't something happen this year?" And I'm like, "I don't know," and I couldn't remember it, and it kind of got caught. So, yeah, that's really, it's not the most amazing thing. I'm not trying to ever promote anyone to do it, but I was like, you know what? I should really consider this. I'm also going to get this stuff done here today. We have to connect this city to here and here, but we need to make sure we're making our own roads as well as our own gravel, because right now we are not, and we are getting to the point where we are exporting fuel and bitumen, but we are not. Where's the train? It's not there. It's probably on the border. In the last video, we actually did this. We're actually moving entire carloads or there's stuff out of here, and we'll be coming back with this. So we can import oil and try to do it, but it's not worth our time. Unfortunately, I did one thing while I was off video. I put down a school and a kindergarten right here, and I put in some walkways, and I pressed make, please buy them, because I wanted to get them done. Well, that was a mistake, because as soon as I did that, it started doing all these roads. As you can see, they're getting built with rubles, and I didn't want them to. So, oh well, I made a mistake. Not the end of the world. The other thing I looked at in here, both these warehouses have alcohol and alcohol and food in them, and I was like, well, I wonder how much that is. That's, there's 60 tons there. In this one, there's about 80 tons there. That's pretty good. What is it? All total, all of that food and alcohol is like 10 grand. That's it. However, there is one thing it does do. If I connect these roads, so I can get to this town and to this town, I will no longer have to import, with a transport fee, alcohol and food. And then anything after it builds up over time, we can start exporting that out if we need to. But mainly, we're exporting fuel, and we're exporting oil, and we're exporting power through these giant power plants over here, which I did find out are working the correct way. You can tell there's max workers there. They're exporting voltage, I think, is maxed out. I'm not sure about that second one. That one's maxed out at about 18 megawatts, 17 megawatts. That one's 4. So what I'm going to do is go over here to the border again and make sure we're exporting. So we are exporting 18 megawatts, yes. And over here we're exporting, we're not exporting as much. We're going to upgrade this a little bit more, because I think we have enough now. We're going to max out our sell, how much we can sell. And the reason we're doing that, here on the economy and trade, we're exporting resources. I believe it'll tell me somewhere in here. I'm just not sure where. Current prices, loan. No, I don't care about the loan. I care about what we're exporting. But what is that? Last month? I think it's export of resources. Can I click on this? Yes, I can. So power is bringing us the majority of our money right now. 15 grand, which is pretty good for a single month. Okay? I'm making sure people see this. Now, should you do what I did? No, absolutely. I screwed up horribly by putting down 3 power plants. If I could do it again, what I would probably do is not do the 2 other power plants. Let this be set up. This, by the way, is a wrong setup. This is going to keep chewing down its resources and never get any until this is paused. And I can't pause this, as far as I'm aware. I'm going to keep aggregate storage. See, the problem is this. I don't think there's any power. Oh, there is coal going there. Oh, never mind. It is going right in there. Awesome. I didn't see that before. The coal mine's doing okay, but we're going to have a little bit of pausing. So I noticed some other things. One, if you look up here in this new the UI, which I'm still not used to yet, we have clothing quality 49, sports enjoyment 22, culture enjoyment 23, have radio and television 0, religious sympathy 70, alcohol addiction 30, government loyalty 42. So we're low on the main 2 I see, though, are sports enjoyment and culture enjoyment. And those are very cheap. So what we're going to do right off the bat, we're going to go right in here. The school is coming up. The kindergarten's coming up. That'll serve most of this. I probably could put 2 more over here and cover a bunch more. Not against that idea. Let's see what we got over here. This one, this school here, covers everyone under blue. which, funny enough, does not cover this. So there's no way to get over to this place. We're going to make a little pathway on the other side, so it can. That way, that school covers that building as well. This kindergarten is the same way. Everything blue, including the bus stop, is covered, so people can come from this bus stop here. Except for right here, they can all come to that school over time. It may not be perfect, but I think what I'm going to do is put down another school on either side here. I'm going to connect the road. We're going to put a school and a high school, or sorry, a kindergarten and a school up here, just to make sure we don't have to worry about it as much and let them, you know, tank off their own people. Not tank off their own people, but the term, I guess, is help their own people. So we'll go like this, go like that, and then from here, right on over. Oops, if I could. Crossing not allowed. Okay. But that is allowed. Whatever. Go back down to citizens. Let's see, where is it? Right here. Children, school, kindergarten. They added orphanages. We're not going to worry about the orphanage yet. At the moment, we just take our kids that are not used and we, I don't know what we do with them, actually. I'm not really sure. I'm just going to let the state handle that because the state knows everything. So why mess with it? You know, I really hate that because there's a building on the other side here, I can't connect over for some reason. That really doesn't sit well with me. Because I can't do anything until I go like somewhere else. And it just, if I go like this, it's fine until you get, yeah, alright, fine. We'll demolish it. If I can see demolish. Where did they move that on the screen? Cancel road? No. I need to demolish. There you go. So we get rid of this house. Bye-bye. And we get rid of the road on top of it. That was what was stopping it, so we'll use it. And I like having the thing go like this to an L shape, because that way there's areas for the back up, as well as we could probably put a little bus depot in there if we needed to. I don't think we're going to. We're just going to keep it more like needs-based stuff, like maybe a grocery store. I don't think this grocery store feeds enough people. No, it's a little bit too much. So we're going to do both. Now, this might not be the most amazing... Come on. Is it still there? Oh, my lord. Die. There you go. It's not the most amazing video in terms of what's going to happen, and I'm going to make it a little weird. I want it to be specifically this way. And I'll see if I can put this in on the other side. I'll keep it paused in case I screw up. But let's see, state stuff. I want to get in here a lot of stuff. Not medical. No, I want to go. I want a school. If it'll fit. I don't know if it will fit. We'll try. It's not going to fit there. It's too big. That's what I was worried about. About here. It's just square enough. I knew this was going to happen. That's why I did this. We'll put the school down first and then connect to it. I think it's better. So I put this here. Yeah. And I do remember, Merton, if you're watching, thank you so much for the advice about how to connect all the things. I do have to do it still. I know I'm kind of behind. I'm just worried about spending, for an office like that, it could be a lot of cash. Too sharp of a turn. How dare you? So I know I'm being a little bit of a chicken on that one when it comes to like what I want to do, but I'd rather not screw up and have a missing area. Why does it say that? Take the road, connect it over. I am spending so much. I think I'm going to slow down on some of the spending. I'm going to put the sports facilities up and be done with it. That'll be built. Then we're going to go over here for citizens. We're going to go to, I think, not attractions. Not that. Sport and culture. So we need, if we can, the sports places. Football field, tennis. The beach doesn't count. Indoor pool, 14 grand's a bit much. Cinema's 23,000. That'll cover a bunch of people. And that does satisfy the need for culture. Gallery of Art. Yeah, way too much money at the moment. Museum of the Republic. Okay. Alcohol is a beach cafe view, the alcohol or the pub. I know these people over here aren't going to be super happy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to strike a balance. We're going to go for football fields first. We're going to put one out here. And we're going to put one over there. So let's put one like right here by the school. There's a football field. And then we'll go for tennis. This should be covered by everything. And then we're going to go up here and do the same exact thing. But we're going to put them up by the school as best we can. Tennis playground. Football, and by football I mean soccer. I know some people are like, no, it's not how you say it. I'm not trying to get a start a war. I don't care. You can say whatever you want. Football, soccer, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not trying to be right or anything. I'm just saying what's on the screen. And this one will go like this. Too tight of a turn, of course. Of course. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Weird, man. Alright, that goes in that way. This one goes in that way. That connects there. They can walk this way. I think that's okay. That covers all this. These people need a way over, so we're going to go like this. That covers all that. They can. Anyone can walk up this way. And there should be one more over here, like this. I think that covers that. It's a little overkill, but I want it to be overkill. Now we got the football, and then we got the soccer. We got the football and the tennis, and then one over here would be just enough, and that would be everything. Actually, this one would be better for here and here, and for here and here. I'm not going to put down the second school, but I probably, you know what, I'm going to, because here's why I'm going to. I know myself as a gamer. And if I don't dump down that school in kindergarten, I'm going to forget and think, oh, it's done. So I'll bite the bullet. I know I'm using a lot. We are making some money every time the train goes through. It's about 10 to 15 grand. So let's go do it right away and not care. And we'll make it up in the back end. So there's going to be some. I don't think I'm doing any jump cuts, but I'm leaving the possibility open. There's a bus depot here. Now, would there be something better here? Because a lot of this area is going to come over. It might be better for a theater here. So I'm going to put like a theater down. Cinema. Because we do need this. We do. Can I sneak it in here? Oh, would I love to get that in there? I think the answer is no. I could go like this, though. But that's farther away. I could put one down here, or I could put one up here. Like this, and then connect it over. But the thing is, I think some of these people wouldn't be able to get over there. Maybe I'm wrong. I could try. It doesn't hurt to do it this way. Here's why. We'll go back down to the walking paths. The walking paths are all like this. Now, there are some walking paths to it. There's other ways to get up here. It didn't connect. It did not connect. I hate you so much when you do this kind of stuff, game. It's the one thing that drives me nuts. Too sharp of a turn now. Of course. Even though it said it was going to build it, it doesn't do it. Okay, fine. Let's try it this way. I hate when the game does this. It's like, oh, you can't possibly do it, but then it like doesn't build it. Okay, so that's built that way. That's built that way. Walking paths are always better with 100. What is it, 112%? So let's see where we can put this to. That'll cover every building in there and most of the buildings over there. It will not cover across because there's no walking path. So if we connect this over, we should be okay. So let's do that now. Just maybe we can kind of sneak it like this. Like that. That should give them a good path through. Not everyone will be able to get there, but it's not meant to cover everyone. Let's see how that works. That opens up a lot more territory. I like it. Okay, so that's done. Let's get the football field and the soccer field in. I know this is kind of an episode where it's like, why are you doing this stuff? Happier workers produce more money. Or, sorry, more production. More production equals more long-term growth of your economy. Quicker. So, like, let's say they're working in the refinery, they work faster. If they work on the farm, they produce more crops faster, yada, yada, yada. Okay, I'm going to do it this way and just hope for the best. I could put a road here. I'm not going to worry about that a little bit right now. So put one here. Football field. Tennis court. Anything else? I already have the culture thing in there. I would like 2 more up here just in case. So I'm going to put one of each up here. Put tennis court like right here. It's pretty big. And then a football field right next to it. And then we're going to put some pathways right to it, and they should be able to use it. Because that's what this is for. It's like, I grew up with this kind of stuff in my life. I'm glad other people can have in theirs in real life. So it's nice to see kids have the option to like actually play sports if they want to. Okay, that should do it. I'm going to be a little bit overkill on this one. And try to get it where other people can sneak on through. I think that's pretty good. Let's see if that covers everything. You cover... Okay, you can reach most of it. Missing staff. That's okay. They'll get their overtime. Okay, they're moving people around. Citizens working. I was also trying to make sure temperature in building is too low. Excuse me? What month? We're in April. Shut up. Still in the first month. Okay, so the school there, kindergarten there, cinema building there, two football fields, 2 tennis courts. I think we're going to be low on food. That's okay for a little bit. Let me go check over here for a minute. Grocery store is not maxed out. How many people can reach it? Okay, is there one over here? That's a small store that makes, like, supplies. Most people can. Grocery store, most people, except for the very top, can reach it. Am I okay? Building's about power supply. Oh, shoot. I knew I forgot something. All right, let's go back to power. Let's go for medium power. Let's go for this one. I knew I forgot something. Let's build it like this. We're going to go like this. Where can we put a substation? Where would be... Oof, that's painful. We need 2 of these up here. We need 1... I mean, we could make another one come right off the power plant. It would not be a bad thing to do, but I don't know if I want... Well... Are they small? There are some small connections right off the back there, too. Okay. Let's go like this. That line is going to go up this way to here. And we're going to rotate... Oh, no, we'll rotate it not much. There's one. And then we're going to have another one probably over here. I want to tank off this one power plant, but I think I'm going to... It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it'd be better for another transformer, just for more connections over time. But we already have a connection here. So that will go up there, and then we'll have this one cover over here. Where can I dump this? How about this? We're going to go to a road, grab some gravel. And thanks a lot for those of you that are watching this stuff that are not maybe your cup of tea. I know some of you are going ballistic. I waited this long on the video to say so, because if you're actually paying attention... I want to say a nice big thank you to you. If you want to come in the chat, you're more than welcome to, and I'll give you some personal thanks, because not everyone watches this deep. They put it on AFK, they walk away. That's fine. A lot of people watch in the background, but if you actually pay attention and say something, I'd say something to you personally. It's nothing major to say, talk to me, but it's just, I always like to say thank you if I can. Where's the power line? This is not the power line. Cable, oh, here, energy, derp, yep. So this line here, that went over that way, is going to go up this way. Building in the way. I don't think it is. Not expensive for these. It's just annoying. That connects that. Where's the other one? I was going to build one over here. So that one covers most of that. It covers all this. So if I zoom out a little bit, it covers most of that. I can go down here with this one and cover the rest. Now, does it need to? No, but I like the idea of it. So we'll get the power line right here. We'll go back down this one a little bit. That covers all that. Okay, that's all covered. I wish there was a way, like there should be an overlay. Let me see if there's an overlay for this. Show mini map. That's resources. Is there any way to show it? Listed lines. There's a bunch of new overlays. Scripts, time-lapse, edit, construction office tool, overlays. Okay. Building properties. That's this heat and water tank. Buildings. No. Helicopters. Resources. No. Okay, no, doesn't do it. Okay, so we got that. We've got the power plant. We got the sports. People are hopefully being okay. These numbers should start jumping up slowly but surely. The only thing we have to do now is get more pubs. Now, what do we have? That is a pub. General store, grocery. That's a small store. This one is a pub, grocery store, small store. There should be another grocery store, pub, and thing up here too to let this town grow. But at the same time, I'm not against letting them sit there. There's also a way to put a road back here and dump some of them in here, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, who cares? Wait, what was that? Buildings without power supply. Oh, it's being built right now. Should come up any second. Yeah, there it goes. Power's up to it now. Alcohol's being built. Now, our next move, we have a couple choices. No matter what I build, what's going to happen, it's going to be built automatically. So I can that cultural place is being built. We don't have one over here. And I kind of like the idea of building both towns up simultaneously. So I'll take it and just get a little hit on this one. Tourism, residential, culture, cinema. So where can I dump a cinema between the two that would allow the most usage? I'm assuming like something like here, here, here. These 4 buildings will be expanded over time to more down here, so having one like right here wouldn't hurt, but it would let none of these people partake. Could also try to rotate and squeeze in here, but I really doubt it's going to hit that way. Like this would be perfect if the building wasn't so big. Over here wouldn't be bad if it wasn't so I have to rejuvenate things. This one over here would be decent. It'd be even better right here to cover this town, so I think I'm going to do that right away before I forget. It's only 23,000. We're going to connect the road right in with gravel. Yes, gravel. All the gravels. Do that. Power will be taken care of. And then we'll put another one over here and then not care. I mean, it's 3. Yeah. And I hate the idea of it, but oh well. Not everything can be perfect in this world, right? If I go like this and scooch this in as much as possible. That walkway right there, this walkway right here, can service a lot of this, and the bus depot might handle some more. Not perfectly, but nothing's perfect in life, because there's no perfect grid system anywhere. It would already be built. So we're going to go like this. Excuse me? Crossing not allowed. What? My ass. My ass, it's not! Alright, next. That's built, that's built, that's built. Let's see where this service is. Excuse me? Oh, okay. There are some places here that could be used a little bit more help, so what I'm going to do is let the bus depot fuel right in here by a small little passageway, because there's nothing else that can go here anyway. So we're going to go like this, to this, and then we're going to go like this, like that. And that should allow a lot of these people to come out and go right there if they want to. Okay, so that covers culture, that covers food, and always food and alcohol taken care of. Up there it is, up here it's not, but that's, well, I know I have to make a distribution house, but I got to remember how they work, and a lot of money is going out right now. Let's go take a look at the exports for 5 seconds. We are exporting, so I'm assuming right now we're exporting power. That's it. It's just continuously going up, which I think is great. Are we in a new month? No, we're still in April 10th. Okay. Is the railroad happening? No, they just came off. So he's coming back. And I want to see something over here before we connect it up. Here is the bitumen supply. It's got 37 tons, and that's 32 tons. This is also fueling this, which is maxed out, so we're no longer going to have to buy resources. So what I have to do now, I thought this was it's a pump station? I thought it was a gas fill, but I'm wrong. But it's okay, I can put on the other side of a gas depot as well as something else, and let people get gas from it. How's this doing for tanking? Road connection to fire. Okay, that's fine. The oil's going right on through and it's leaving, so we're automatically draining our supply because we're producing too much, which is not a bad thing. With 323 workers, that's pretty freaking good. I could connect more oil. Let's see where the oil is nearby. We've got oil. Oh, that's connected. Oh, that's connected. This is the nearest one, but it's underwater, so we'd have to raise the land up. I'm not going to do that yet. We also have the option to slant drill right here. My thought with this one was to have, instead of having a train go this way, well, I could have a train go this way. I could connect the train here, right here to a siding. There'll be connections here and here for these two farms, but I could also have an offshoot siding this way. And what would happen? It would go here. Oh, there's no thing here. It could also be trucked in too. It doesn't have to not be trucked. I mean, it would probably fill up pretty fast until it actually fills up a tank, because all we do is have a pump jack, a tank, and an offloading area for trucks at the moment. We could actually build a one for a train later on, and then keep slant drilling. Slant drilling for me is when you see oil on the border, and here's what I mean by that. Is there a way to do this? Hydrocarbons, pump jack. If you notice, the oil is on the other side, on both sides, right? You can put this pump jack if you rotate it with the road facing you, you can put it right there. 76%. I think it's the highest. There might have been a 77. Nope, 76%. Now, just because the oil is on the other side of the border doesn't mean you can't grab it, because it works like a giant pool of water. It's because your neighbor, like let's say you shared a border with your neighbor, there was a giant pool on the ground. And let's say that pool, for some reason, you want to stick it up, like, or a puddle rather. And part of that puddle is, let's say, pure gasoline or diesel. And you want that diesel for your car. And it's for some reason it's pure. Well, you're not allowed to go on your guy's property and sop it up with a mop. But it's on the ground. You're like, I want it. Well, if you started draining your side of it, you would drain his side too over time if he's not going to drain it. So this happens in real life. It is called slant drilling, and it is something you can do. Do I recommend it? The game doesn't stop you. There's no bad things for it. What's this? Citizens' happiness too low. Where? Okay, why are you not happy? Buildings without power supply. Really? Buildings without power supply. Excuse me. Oh, that would be why. Huh. Let's fix that, shall we? I love when this happens and I don't see it. Let's make sure of that. Okay. Connected? Good. See, one thing you can do here that I think a lot of you might want to take advantage of when you play this game, if you play this game, is click on a house and find out what's going on. And a lot of this is coming down to people can't reach certain things. Let's see where this can go. Everything in range, every house is in range on this side of town for those. Now notice how right here, there's a couple of houses here that can't reach it. Those 4 houses can't reach the cinema. Let's see if they can be reached by this cinema. They cannot. So we can either rebuild another cinema in the middle, or we can maybe put some paths down. Let's see if we put a couple paths down, if it makes it better for them. Everyone's reached now, except for this one schmuck in the middle. He can't get there. So we're going to try to make it where he can. Really? Do I really care about one guy or 2 guys? God damn it, I kind of do. Is there anyone in those houses? No, there are people in those houses. Here's how you can do it in a really cheeseball way. It's because they have to go this distance, so if you go like this... Really? Oh, come on. This isn't gonna work, is it? No. Come on! Get out of here. Well, I thought that'd work. No, I looked the fool. Oh well. Well, there's another way to skin a cat. Let's do it. Sorry, I'm getting loud. I apologize. See ya. Wow, game, you're really just going to be a pain in the butt on this, aren't you, today? Demolish. There you go, let's see if that works. I know I don't have to, but whatever. Okay, let's see if they can reach it now. Cinema! Cinema go! Everyone can reach! Alright, everyone's reaching a cinema. I know it's not the same over here, though. And I was going to build well, we might as well do it. We got a few minutes. Okay, so we got a place up here. We need to make sure there's a school with power. Okay, so right here looks to be a good candidate. I think most of the people here can walk through. If we make a little... Yeah, if we go like this. If we make a little pathway like this. And then go like this, and I think they should come over to right here. So, if I get rid of some of this junk, I should be fine. That house doesn't exist anymore. How the hell was... Okay. Too sharp of a turn, huh? Okay, you do that. Let's build the schools real quick. Medical university... School? Primary school is probably worth more. So go like this. I saw it there. Put you there, and then put up kindergarten. Oh man, I don't like having the... I want this closer. I'm going to put it, I guess, right here, and here's a reason why. We're going to run the roads around the back end. Like this. Now this one needs to be connected anyway. Crossing not allowed. Oh, you're going to pull this bullshit. I love you. Yep. Oh, of course, even better. Great. I'm so happy. You go like this. You go like this. And you go like this. You come out here. I'll make a dirt road out of this. Can I not make a dirt road? Mud road. There you go. Ugh. Oh, that's terrible. Whatever. It's free. Dirt roads are free. They cost nothing. But that's just for a fire truck, which we don't have any fire trucks, by the way. We do have to build them, so we're going to put those up soon. But this episode was meant to be schools, which we now have schools. Entertainment. We now have entertainment, which is sports, football and tennis. We also have a cinema where everyone can go to. Temperature bill is too low. That's okay. We'll have to build heating soon. I want to make sure we have coal in abundance before we do that. So I'm going to stop here. Thank you very much for being part of this episode. I'll see you in the next one. I am focusing more and more on exporting. This is a lot of needs we did today. So the next episode, I'm going to try. I got to research how to do it again. How to move food, alcohol, and there's something else I forgot, though. I think it's fuel among our populace without spending boatloads of money, which will slow down and or stop those needs from being imported, which is our transport fees, which is killing us. So thanks a lot. If you liked what you saw, you know what to do. If not, I'll see you in the next episode or see you on Twitch. Have a wonderful day.